do this, then this life is actually of no value. According to Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj says that even if a person is drowning in the ocean, in the river, okay, if a person is drowning and you put a heavy crown, golden crown on his head, what happens? A heavy golden crown on his head, a person who is drowning, he'll drown even faster, right? So similarly, we are all drowning in the ocean of material existence, in the ocean of birth and death. But if you put this, without Krishna consciousness, whatever other qualifications we have, they are all like this golden crown. But that crown is of no use for a drowning person. It's simply unnecessary burden, right? So therefore, the point is that under no circumstances we should ever put this as the back seat. If you put Krishna in the back seat, then Krishna also will reciprocate accordingly. Then we will go to the back seat. But if you put Krishna in the front seat, of your car, then Krishna also will take full responsibility of your life. Correct? So therefore, this verse teaches us that always put Krishna in the front seat of your life. Don't put him in the back seat because of whatever other reasons.
Put him on the driver's seat.
Put him in the driver's seat, exactly. Yeah, in the chariot there is only one front seat, that is driver's seat. Yes, not like these modern cars. So, give him the first priority in your life. Give him the charge of your life. And then you will never regret. So therefore, and Krishna in the same Gita at the end, he says that one who gives this knowledge to others, he is the dearmost servant of mine. He says, Ya idam paramam guhyam mad bhakteshu abhidhasyati. Bhaktim mai param krutva mamaya vaishyati asamsaya. And he says, next verse, Nacha tasman manushyeshu kaschinme priyakruttama. It means that there is no one more dear to me than one who gives this knowledge to others. One who spreads the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So this is the best social service. There is no better social service than giving knowledge of Gita. And there was one very rich person in Bombay. He asked a question to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, at that time he was building a temple in Juhu. Juhu, Bombay. So this person asked Srila Prabhupada, why are you spending so much money to build a big temple? Why don't you use the money for some social welfare activities? Why don't you spend the money for feeding poor people or giving them clothing, medicines, or opening hospitals, or some social welfare activities? Why are you spending this money for building a temple? Many times people ask this question to the devotees, right? Why are you spending so much money for a temple? Instead, why don't you feed the poor people? Correct? So this appeared like a very logical question. And Srila Prabhupada answered very beautifully. He said that imagine one of your close relatives, his son is missing. Small child, he cannot talk. He is missing from home. And they tried to search him, but they couldn't find him. One day, somewhere suddenly you see that person. You see that child. Okay? When you see that child, what is the first thing you will do? What will you do to that child? Will you give him some food? Or will you give him some clothing? Will you give him shelter? Or will you take him back to his parents? What will you do?
Take him to parents.
Why not give him food?
Yeah, we'll give all these things, but it is temporary. It's not, continuous.
Exactly. So the person answered the same thing. Yes, I'll take him to his parents. Why? Because by doing that, all the other problems are solved. And that is also permanent. That is a real solution. Yeah. So similarly, Prabhupada said that we are all suffering not because of lack of food. We are not suffering because of lack of clothing. They are all temporary problems. We are really suffering because we forgot our relationship with Krishna. Right? That's the root cause of all our problems. It's not lack of food, lack of these things. Even if you give food, again that person feels hungry after some time. So how can you solve the problem? Even if you open a hospital where you cure the disease, but again the person may get disease again. Right? So any solution you give is on a material level, on a physical level is temporary. It can never solve the problem permanently. But the problem can only be solved, all the suffering can only be solved when you reconnect with God. Understand who you are, that you are a son of God, you are a soul, you are not the body. And the soul has a relationship with Krishna. And when you become obedient to the laws of Krishna, that's when you can find real happiness. So that giving knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, that is the best social service. That is the best help you can give to others. But to bring them to that level, you may also give food. That's not bad. It's not wrong to give food and clothing and medicine. But that is not the ultimate gift. You give them, but then that should help them to come to Krishna. Right? Because if a hungry man, if you tell him to read Bhagavad Gita, he is not going to read Bhagavad Gita. So first give him some prasadam, and then you tell him to read Bhagavad Gita. Then he'll listen to you. Correct? So, yes, we take care of the body also, but the goal of taking care of the body is so that you can realize the soul. But if you just stick to the body alone, it is like that person who polishes the cage but doesn't feed the bird in the cage. You are polishing the cage, but you are not feeding the parrot inside the cage. So the body is like a cage. So we are taking care of the body so much. We are spending how many hours a day every day for the body? Right? Practically throughout the day, most of our day we are spending for the body. How much time we are spending for the soul? So therefore the point is, Prabhupada came to teach us that the real goal of life, Krishna is teaching us that for human life, the most important business is self-realization, not sense gratification. Yes, you need food to live, but you don't live for food, right? You want food for life, but not life for food, right? So similarly, we need so many things for our life, but that is for living. But the goal of life is not to just enjoy in the material world, because how much ever you enjoy, ultimately it is all gone. Nothing comes with us, right? You spend $1 million, then that $1 million is gone, right? It won't come back to you. But if you invest the $1 million in a bank or in some investment, then what happens? Then you'll get it back with interest. Similarly, whatever time you spend enjoying is all wasted. But whatever time you spent serving Krishna, that is investment. That is your permanent asset. Correct? Whatever time we spent enjoying, eating, sleeping, mating and defending, all that time is just a waste. It is just gone. But whatever time we spent for spiritual realization, that will come back with interest. Right? So today we are all sitting here. Time